Another month has passed, and that means it's time for a new Home Assistant update. For those of you that aren't aware, the Home Assistant developers release new updates on the first Wednesday of every month, and they're named by the year and month in which they're released. So today, the 2021.10 update has been released, which is the October 2021 release. Let's take a look at what's new.
Hey home automation guy. Start the show.
On the face of it, the 2021.10 release is not as action or feature packed when compared to some of the previous month's releases, but there are still a range of improvements and changes that you should be aware of before you upgrade your Home Assistant installation. We'll start with the updates made to Z-Wave JS. Z-Wave is a wireless home automation protocol that people can use to connect sensors and other devices to their smart home, and Z-Wave JS is the new standard for using these devices with Home Assistant. We've seen a lot of updates made to this integration over the past few months, and in this version they've made two major improvements. Firstly, they now support the S2 security standard for Z-Wave devices. The S2 standard provides a higher level of security, stability, and battery life when compared to the previous S0 standard. This update means you can now encrypt traffic between your Z-Wave devices and Home Assistant with the new standard, assuming your devices already support it. If you're already using compatible devices paired with a previous version of Z-Wave JS, then you'll need to re-pair them with Home Assistant in order to take advantage of this new S2 standard. The second Z-Wave JS update is a new migration wizard. The old Z-Wave integration is going to go away soon, so if you're using it, you should switch to the new Z-Wave JS integration as soon as possible. Before this update, migrating to the new version looked like quite a daunting task, and there were many different steps to follow. The latest update brings a wizard which will help you through these steps and show you exactly what you need to do and when. I personally don't have any Z-Wave devices in my smart home, but if you've done the migration to Z-Wave JS yourself, please let us know what it was like in the comments below. Tuya are a smart device manufacturer that create a ton of cool home automation products that many other companies white label. Over the years, we've seen a lot of smart home manufacturers lock up their ecosystems and thereby preventing third-party integrations like Home Assistant from working with them. Tuya made an announcement a few months ago that they were bucking this trend and creating a direct integration into Home Assistant for their devices. This integration has been in beta for the last few months, but has now been directly integrated into Home Assistant as of this version. Unlike the existing Tuya integration, this one automatically pushes updates from your devices to Home Assistant, making it way more responsive. The integration has also been developed by the Tuya development team, so it's likely to be really stable and regularly updated with new features and devices as the Tuya products evolve. The new integration supports lights, switches, scenes, fans, and climate devices, but unfortunately cover devices like automated curtains and blind motors didn't get finished in time. I assume those will be included in the next 2021.11 release. If you're using the older Tuya integration, you'll need to set this one up from scratch as it's built on top of a new set of APIs that are not backwards compatible. This integration relies on Home Assistant talking to the Tuya Cloud APIs, so you will still need an active internet connection and a Tuya account. Tuya have made suggestions that they'll be working on a local-only version of the Tuya integration, so that devices